New at 6, an invasive species of mussels was found on Des Moines Waterworks infrastructure in the river. KCCI's chief investigative reporter Suzanne Banky learned this could have a serious impact. Suzanne, investigators are taking this discovery pretty seriously.
They are, Jody. The discovery of the invasive species came last month on equipment near the Birdland Marina in Des Moines. It was alarming news to find some zebra mussels in the Des Moines area. I talked with the Natural Resources Department and Central Iowa Waterworks today about what the next steps could be.
Kim Bogenschatz spends her days on aquatic invasive species, like the zebra mussel. She's tracked these little water dwellers and their spread in Iowa for 25 years.
We didn't get them in an interior water in Iowa until Clear Lake was our first lake, and that was in 2004.
Since then, zebra mussels have been found in 18 lakes and 9 rivers. Last year, some clung to boats being taken out of Saylorville. The zebra mussels endanger native species, but the larvae or the adults pose a risk for water utilities.
As water is flowing through, all it takes is one to decide to attach there. So it's usually the small ones, but the adults can detach as well. And then they just start building up on top of each other. They don't make a single layer, they make multiple layers.
Those layers of zebra mussels could clog up the intakes and pipes of local water systems. That hasn't been an issue for Central Iowa Waterworks. But the discovery of the zebra mussels last month was bad news to Tammy Madsen, the executive director of Central Iowa Waterworks. That's the regional water authority with miles of pipeline. If a few zebra mussels found in the Des Moines River turn into millions, that could be costly.
So at this time, the financial impact is unknown, but what we do know is the best way to avoid having a financial impact is to drain, dry, and inspect our water toys as we move them between water bodies.
Zebra mussels reproduce quickly and in big numbers. They are hard to get rid of. In fact, zebra mussels are a national problem. Iowa and other states have passed laws about them.
There are different types of things that can happen. The inside of the pipe can be coated so that they can't adhere to the pipe. There are different chemical treatments that can happen to get rid of the zebra mussels. For now, we're really monitoring the situation and looking into how we can deal with the issue.
Bogenschatz says there are scientists researching ways to deal with zebra mussels, but for now, it's about not spreading them.
The real risk is to infrastructure and not water quality. Bogenschatz and Madsen both say officials will sample and continue to check on the Des Moines River.
This is something that we will keep our eye on. Suzanne, thank you.